This is the S&P 500 Spider ETF SPY one-day reading for May 13th, 2024. It's currently April 10th, 2024, 12:29 p.m. Eastern Time. SPY at the time is reading $513.39, that's USD, and the shuffle video that we're playing for you in the lower left corner was created on March 10th, 2024 at 7:18 p.m. Eastern Time. The overall theme and behavior for SPY on the 13th is going to be a decline that increases with momentum moving forward in time. Behavior around the highest high, we have the halting of a bullish trend marked by a sharp decline through key support, probably on a multi-day scale, and then behavior around the low. This will be a significant trough, possibly on a multi-day scale, but obviously it'll stand out here, probably on a multi-day scale based on the death card and this correlation in the translucent yellow, which is the preview card from the prior day's energy, and that's the Princess of Cups opportunity to open up a long position, close a short position. I'm advised to trade around a notable move to the upside, pushing the upper end of a range higher. That's a range on at least the one-day scale, pushing the upper end of a range higher. Now, before I get into the timing of the highest high and the lowest low, as well as the best trades and the chart and the hour-by-hour chart behavior, I just want to make sure that everybody's aware. The whole purpose of the channel is to transmute some of the competitive energy of the stock market into goodwill. We do that by following the rule of karma for the channel. You go to the resources tab of our website, Tarot for Traders, and 5% of the profits from every profitable trade utilizing this information should be donated forward to one of these charities, or pick a charity of your choosing, as long as you're paying 5% forward, and then 5% should be sent back to the channel through one of these links. If you're international, you can use Wise or you can use YouTube tips. And that leaves you at 90%. Make sure to spend that 90% out of love. As long as you follow those rules, you follow the rule of karma for the channel, the universe considers you an angel investor. It's going to send it back to you tenfold for following through. Blessings to all my angel investors. Let's get back into it. Okay, so it looks like we opened lower than where we closed on the 10th. We opened lower, and there's a resistance level in the pre-market that's highlighted that we failed to break through many times before. Now, so it looks like right around the open, we have like a pop and a drop, a prominent move higher, full retracement back down. There's a high for the day in that first half hour, and it looks like it's a brief peak that's easily missed, followed by a decline through multiple support levels on a one-day chart. Significant decline right around 10 o'clock. And then we have a U-shaped dip. That significant decline turns into a U-shaped dip between 10 and 11 roughly. There's a important range on a multi-day scale that's highlighted between roughly 11 and 12. Usually when you see the oppression card, it's one end of like a greater scale time frame range. So like this is a one-day reading, a greater scale time frame would be a 1 month reading. So this could be like either end of that range, or it could be like we're bound within a range on a one-day chart. But the fact that we have this yellow translucency, which is that energy of the Princess of Cups from the prior day's preview, I would say we're probably leaning towards the downside there. And then there's some sort of fake out or shakeout, intentional fake out or shakeout of some kind right around 12 to 1-ish, where we most likely have a low there somewhere between 12 and 2 o'clock. I'm leaning, it's going to be, yeah, so there's some sort of fake out here. Probably what we do is we have like a low for the day somewhere around 12:30, and then out of the, or maybe somewhere around 1 even, and then out of that, like we'll do some sideways rotation along that price level, and then there's like this fake out of some kind to the upside. Move higher between roughly 2 and 3 that'll stand out, and that would be a good place to close, to open up a short position for a day. It looks like even for a day trade. Well, I just like clear kinetically, this Ace of Swords just came out. So there's probably some price swinging going on here, and I think probably what we have is like this rally out of a low midday, and it offers an opportunity to open up a short that could be closed right around the close of the day at a low for the day, like an even lower low for the day, that will form after a decline through multiple supports, like actually a decline through one support to meet another support, bounce along that sideways for a bit, and then break down through more supports, really going through a lot of daily support levels right around the close. And then in the post-market, we should have some sort of sideways rotation establishing a support level, and then a move to the upside off of that. Sneak preview for the following day. We have a failed attempt to break through key resistance on a one-day chart scale, followed by a decline through key support on a one-day chart scale, somewhere there in the 14th. But there's also the translucent purple, which is kind of like a lesser kind of correlation, because it's from a nullified card the prior day, talking about the 14th. So my sense is that there's probably a pretty notable move at some point to the upside out of a decline here on the 14th. And we'll talk about that in more detail when we get into the reading for the 14th. The best trades, I think, are going to be, probably open up a short here at a near overbought crest when we have like the end of this volatility with a fast sudden move higher around just before like 3 o'clock there. That's probably where we open up a short. You could close a short here. In the midst of that decline, there's a trough in the first half hour off of the high. That could also be a good place. I probably wouldn't actually open up along there. This might be a really big move off of a low here, this Ace of Wands. But there's like some real price, like some sort of price swing here, whipsaw action here in the last 2 to 3 hours of the day. But in any case, that's SPY. I would open up a short here, close a short at the end of the day for a good day trade. Thank you, my friends, for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't done so. It really helps out the channel. Most importantly, make sure to follow that rule of karma. Blessings to all my angel investors. I'll see you guys on the next one.